Oh boy, you really done it now. I haven't watched your video, but I can already tell you're a Devin Booker hater by the title. I wish YouTube still showed dislikes so that you can see me disliking your wrong opinion. Booker is on the best team in the league and is the best player on that team. So he is the MVP. Okay, are we done here?
Curry with Tucker right with him. Curry launches a three. Puts it in the shoot. A minute and a half to play. That's a bomb. Oh, ridiculous.
Before we get into the video, leave a like and sub as usual, and let's begin. So for starters, I would love to see Devin win an MVP award. That's just not going to happen this year. And yes, players like Ja and other analysts have been crying recently for Book to be the MVP, and saying that the media chooses who they want in the race and changes narratives depending on the player. But allow me to make this very simple and explain the criteria for the MVP to be won that we know of. 1. You need to be a star in the league, which is easy if you're putting up MVP numbers. 2. You need to basically play the whole season or not miss much time. And when you do miss a lot of time, your team cannot look too good without you. 3. You need to have a top seed in the league or conference. This one can change depending on other things happening, like Westbrook breaking the triple-double record and averaging one for the first time in practically half a century. And this year, because the top 3 players basically all have the same record. And 4, lastly, you cannot win it too many times recently, otherwise it's boring. With that out of the way, let's look at all the MVP candidates this year. Starting with Giannis, he should absolutely win the award. But he's not going to because he won back-to-back like a little over a year and a half ago, and his record should be way better than it is for the talent they have. So little things like that will cost you in this race. Moving to Jokic, he could very well win it. The only flaw in his case is his seeding, to no fault of his own, but without Murray and MPJ, this team is mid besides him. Now, if he gets the 6th seed or higher, I think it's a wrap and he wins it. But if he is the 7th seed, it's hard to picture a world where they give it to a man in the play-in bracket. As frustrating as that is, it's the truth. Embiid or Giannis will probably get it then. Moving to Embiid, he's a new face in this race, so that gives him way more leniency in the race compared to previously mentioned candidates. It all comes down to seeding for him. That will determine if he wins it. Now, if he gets the 1 seed, he wins it no doubt. Top 3 seed and Jokic is still in 6th. There's a debate to be had. He needs to have that top seeding though. Now moving on to other candidates not named Devin Booker and why they aren't in it. Steph Curry, he's had a down year. He kind of sucks. Ja Morant, he's top 5 in the race, but in the time he's missed, which is a good amount, his team has looked really good without him, so he's kind of out. Luka, honestly, if Luka had a top 3 seed, this wouldn't even be a contest on who's the MVP. It would be Luka. With how good he is in the playoffs, we expect him to be like that 100% like the whole year. So we get spoiled, and now his normal stats seem underwhelming even though they are out of this world. So he's basically in the same boat as Jokic. LeBron, his team sucks, the end. And lastly, Jason Tatum. That rough start really stopped any chance he had. That's basically it. So now we get to Mr. Devin Booker. Why is he not the MVP and where is he in the race? To answer the second question, he's like anywhere between 5th to 7th place in the race. Oh, what's that? That's the crying fanboys coming to kill me.
FBI, open up!
Yeesh, Suns fans are crazy. Anyways, why is he not even close to winning it? For starters, that's always the one guy that people throw in at the end of the year that has no chance of winning so that they could complain. The most memorable being Paul George in 2019 or Chris Paul last year. So Booker is basically that guy right now, but on surface level with an actual case, unlike Paul last year. He's got the stats, the stardom, and the record. So what's missing? Well, what if I told you there was another point of criteria, a point that I never thought mattered until I noticed it. And that leads us to point number 5. You have to be the undeniable main factor to your team's success. It's so simple, and I can't believe I didn't realize it mattered until now. Think about it. Giannis is the undeniable reason for the Bucks' success, even when he won his MVPs. Jokic is that right now and last year when he won it. Embiid is that for the Sixers. In the past awards, Westbrook was that on the Thunder, Harden was that on the Rockets, and Steph was that on the Warriors, and LeBron was that on the Heat. Just go back to every MVP, especially the one everyone brings up to compare to Booker, which is Nash. Nash was the undeniable reason for the team's success. Booker? Not so much. Chris Paul is a big reason, even if I think it's overblown a lot. His influence is a huge contributor to the Suns' success. Monty Williams too, as he has found a way to coach such a well-constructed team that is basically a machine. While Booker is the best player, you can take him off that squad, and they could still probably make the finals. That's how much of a machine they are. And unlike Ja this year, or Steph in 2016, they were and are the culture of that team. They are the reason that team is successful. Booker, he is a reason, but he is not the biggest reason. Not far and wide. I love him, but he's not. To wrap this video up, I will reveal my MVP ranking. In 6th place, we got Booker. There, he's in the conversation. Stop complaining. In 5th place, it's Ja. Ja's gonna win one soon, but the only reason people say he's the MVP is because he was such a surprise with how good he is and how quick he turned out this well. Everyone likes a surprise, but this is just not his year yet. Now, the next guys, they're all interchangeable, to be honest. So in 4th, I have Giannis. He could very well win it and probably should. I feel the Bucks are underperforming, so that's why he's in 4th. In 3rd, I got Luka. Yep. Luka is 3rd. To be honest, I wanted to put him 1st, but didn't. His stats and watching him play, it was the efficiency, though, that keeps him from being higher than 3rd. So in 2nd, I got Embiid. He will most likely win it, barring Jokic falling into the play-in. So if Jokic falls into the play-in, then Embiid wins it. So that means Jokic is number 1. It's going to be hard for him to win it if he is in the play-in, but only because he's trying to repeat. So that's the video. And stop saying Devin Booker is the MVP. You look dumb. Hey guys, thank you for making it to the end of the video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Share with your friends if you want. Help this channel grow. School is wrapping up soon, so I should be able to start making videos a lot more frequently. But this one was probably going to be controversial to some people. I hope you guys don't take it the wrong way. I love Devin Booker, but when I say he is not the MVP, that's not me saying he's bad or he's worse than anyone. That's just me pointing out he is not like the undeniable main reason. You could make a point he's a reason. He is a reason. He's just not undeniably the main reason for the Suns' success. That's basically what I'm saying. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.